Today, we're making ChatGPT play Hunt Showdown. Can it actually play it? Let's find out. Alright, today, ChatGPT is showing me how to play Hunt Showdown. Alright, let's make sure it knows what Hunt Showdown is really quick. It's searching. We'll find out. It's even provided some screenshots. Okay. I want you to... Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna give it all this stuff, and then I'm gonna tell it what I want. I'm gonna send this, see what it says. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Change Hunter. Hire Hunters. And I'm gonna pick from one of these, so I'm just gonna take a screenshot of these really quick. Pick this guy, and pick these guns. Let's go ahead and do that. This is what we're looking like. So we did have some issues with the guns. I don't know if I just didn't have them unlocked or what, but ChatGPT was trying to give me some guns that I just didn't have. And then this is our character, or our player, whatever you call it. It's all right, but there's actually confusion in a little bit that will get fixed, and then we'll jump right in the match. But like it first told me slug, and then it was like, actually no, we're gonna change that, and so it changed it to buckshot, and then it told me to have a melee weapon, which I didn't have a melee weapon, so we added a melee weapon and got rid of the choke bombs, which I didn't really understand that, even though it told me to later on, because it was asking me to use those choke bombs. So anyways, it went all right. The strategy is going to be hold corners, wait for people to rush, use your arrow for close range dominance, one shot, and use a silent got to kill grunts, bait shots, and finish wounded hunters, and set trip mines behind you while sneaking into fights or looting bosses. Butcher and scrap. Alright, so I went ahead and loaded in and immediately sent the map and said that we had Butcher and Scrap Beak as the bosses. Alright, towards Stillwater Bend, and then Healing Waters. So we're going this way. It also said push clues, so I don't know if we push that clue and then go. I think we're going here first. I'm listening for those shots because he told me to. Or it told me to. Oh. Alright, so it said hold corners. Gonna take it slow. Big fight over there. Might be at Healing Waters. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to ChatGPT and see what it says. So, quietly rotate west from Stillwater. So I guess towards Lock Bay. Alright, so I gotta go kind of northwest because I went a little bit more south. I guess I'm probably just gonna try to get in these and run along this wall, kind of. Yeah, they're pretty far, so we should be good. I get higher up. I don't like being down on the bottom floor, kind of like that. No. Pull up the wrong thing. I'm used to that being my knife. Can I switch that around? They already extracted a bounty. Stay out of here. Alright, I'm gonna get in this corner and kind of chill. Look at what ChatGPT said. Alright, so if quiet, kill and banish the butcher, but it's not here, so. Slaughterhouse extract. Well, that's across the map, so. One of the butcher or scrap beaks. Bounties have been extracted. So I think, yeah, it thinks that butcher's at Lock Bay. Butcher, let me see. Butcher is not at Lock Bay. Let me try retaking a screenshot. Maybe then I'll understand, because it still thinks it's like down here. This is the map. Let's see. It can't be there, bro. What are you... It can be at any of the towns in light map. Yeah, okay. It doesn't really understand the game. It's saying that it's they can be at the same, whoops, that they can be at the same that scrap beak can also be at the slaughterhouse, which not how that works, but it's not understanding. So I think we'll just go for the last known instructions and kind of hold out or something. I'll give it a minute and then ask what to do if the butcher isn't going to be banished, like no one's doing it. If I should push it or if I should leave. I'm gonna try to sway it for me to push it, but not hearing anything, and I don't even know where the butcher's at, honestly. I'll give it like a full update of everything I know in a minute. And then try to lead it to get me to actually do something here. Instead of just sitting. I'm gonna sit right there, give it an update, actually tell it where things are at. What should I do? Should I get clues to butcher and attack, or leave? Let's see. Recommended plan: because the server's quiet and you still have a second boss alive, one bounty available, no PvP pressure right now, you should go for a controlled clue hunt. So start getting clues, but as soon as something happens, I just leave. That's what ChatGPT is saying, so let's do it. We'll head to Alice Farm. Someone's probably camping that. What is this? We're already, what, 30 minutes in this match? There's gonna be like 4 teams camping the butcher's location. Hey, but I gotta listen to ChatGPT, probably about to get cooked, but what can you do? Oh. No one's here? I'm gonna try to like, alright, I'm gonna tell it that there is no one near on the hanging, I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna tell it there could be people camping outside the range, just because I feel like if I told it there's nothing, like, alright, you're good, attack it. But I feel like if I tell it that there could be people, it might think about it. Alright, it just flagged on ChatGPT for some reason, but it said kill it quietly. Alright, it said use fire to like damage it, but I don't think that's how that works. I don't think he's afraid of fire. I don't think it even does damage. Like it makes sense now because like look at him, but ChatGPT said so. That everyone left because there's only 6 minutes left in the match. Like I'm gonna have to beeline it when I get done. Like beeline it. Barely gonna have enough time, so I'm kind of hoping that everyone's left. Because if there's anyone left, they're gonna be camping the extracts probably, or they're here. They're either here or camping the extracts. There's nobody just walking around right now. Okay. Yep, we're just heading to extraction. I don't think there's anybody left in this game. ChatGPT, I think you got lucky, dude. Oh my goodness, I'm missing. What am I doing? ChatGPT definitely got lucky there. All in all, ChatGPT, I mean, it understands the game. I mean, it doesn't understand the splitting of the maps for 2 different bosses. But, I mean, it gets the gist of the game. And, I mean, it gave some good pointers, but, I mean, that's kind of just understandable because, you know, you're playing solo. You gotta be quiet and you're either going to go long range or you're going to go shotgun. Like, you don't really have too much of an option because you have to kill quick because you don't have much time. So, all in all, ChatGPT did pretty good. I mean, it got really lucky that no one fought that because Don't know what would have happened otherwise. So, it did it good. It did good. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. We'll take down 7 out of 10 because of the error with the map, because it didn't understand. Even once I told it, it still didn't understand. But yeah, definitely got lucky. So ChatGPT, 6.5 out of 10. Good job. Or 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Good job. All right, I'm gonna see what it thinks of itself and how it did without a hitch. And I rate your gameplay a 7 out of 10. What do you think? Yeah, that's not why, but you know what? Oh well. It worked.